Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan with more on those weather conditions out there as these fires continue to burn.
Hey, Veronica, let's take a look at the latest conditions around the mineral fire. I've drawn in the containment and active fire lines. The black line is the containment line. So when they say it is 49% contained, it means this perimeter of the fire that goes from 198 down in Parkfield Junction all the way up to Los Gatos Creek or Canyon Road on the north side. But the red line is the active fire line. So this is the portion of the fire they consider to not be contained, and it goes from around Coalinga Mineral Springs actually into Monterey County. So the Monterey County line is right here. So we see the red line going over there. This is Priest Valley in Monterey County. Highway 198 comes down through here. So this is the active fire line. Now they do have some dozer lines around that, but it's still burning right along the edge of that, and that's the area obviously we're going to continue to watch in the coming days. Temperature still hot and dry out there. It's 91 with a 23% humidity, easterly or southeasterly winds at 4 to 8 miles per hour, and still seeing some smoke coming off the fire from this webcam on Joaquin Ridge off to the northeast. Now, luckily today, haven't seen a really strong plume of smoke off it, and some of the strong plumes we've seen over the last couple days have been deliberate as firefighters have been lighting fires on the perimeter of the fire just to control that line. So luckily no major burning. The wind's not too bad today. We will still see some hot, dry conditions in the coming days. It will be slightly cooler though by midweek, so that is some good news. Wind speeds out there right now, 12 miles per hour Hernandez Valley, 13 in King City. We're looking at 10 to 20 for most inland valleys, and we're looking at about 5 to 10 for most coastal locations. So it's breezy today. I wouldn't even call it windy. Conditions pretty clear as far as the overhead side of things over us, but there are some thunderstorms over the Sierra Nevada. That's the closest rain. Now the bigger picture is showing high pressure well off over the Pacific and another one off to our southwest. Both of these really dominating the weather and completely blocking up our weather pattern. This is the time of year where we don't see a lot of lateral movement, so storm systems coming in from the west to the east. We don't typically see that. This is a normal summer weather pattern with high pressure dominating. However, both of these two high pressure ridges, the two H's, are kind of separating a little bit, allowing for a weak spot in between. And that's this little area of low pressure that's developing on the coast. Now, what is that going to mean for us? Well, that means without high pressure pushing down on our marine layer, it allows the marine layer to rise back up a little bit. Get a little bit deeper, push farther into those inland valleys, bring cool, relieving air to most of our inland cities who are sitting in the 90s. So you can expect cooler temperatures in the coming days with that trough on the coast, and also probably some more clouds, which is not good news if you've been trying to see the comet. FUTURECAST showing low clouds filling in around the bays tomorrow morning, then receding to the coast tomorrow afternoon. We'll probably see some high clouds passing in overhead as well, but you can generally, outside of the high clouds, expect similar low cloud cover to what you've experienced over the last couple of days. We won't see much change. However, temperatures may be a touch cooler in some areas and a little warmer in others. Santa Cruz, I've got you a little warmer tomorrow, so we have just a little bit more of a northwesterly breeze. 71 for your high, 70s to low 80s in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We're going to stay in the 60s from Capitola down along the coast to Aptos, Castroville, and Marina. Upper 60s, Watsonville, Salinas, 70s in Hollister, and 80s into the Santa Clara Valley. All of the Monterey Peninsula once again in the 60s tomorrow, with Monterey topping out at 66 in Monterey, or in Seaside rather, a degree warmer. And then in the south, away from the coast, temperatures staying in the 70s and 80s, but a few spots in the far south are higher, in southern valleys will be in the 90s still, but no triple digits on the map tomorrow. Over the next 7 days, temperatures staying consistent on the coast with slightly warmer weather expected through the end of the week and into the weekend. We may eke out a little bit more sunshine. It's hard to tell at this point what the marine layer is going to decide to do later on this week. There's potential for it to mix out a little bit, so I'm watching that. At the moment, we're going to keep you partly cloudy through the weekend, but temperatures should warm up a little bit on the coast. Inland areas will continue to cool down. Wednesday will be the chillier day, and then we'll even off in the low 80s Thursday through Saturday, which is a touch cool for this time of year. And then I think as we head into next week, those temperatures will head back above normal for this time of year.